Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people. It's so hot. We're going to do our intro inside in the air conditioning. Today is Sunday, and I have a whole bunch of beautiful new jewelry. This is Sodalite. It's on a black leather cord that will be going up soon. I have one other kind of, but I have multiple kinds that'll be going up in the shop soon. And oh, you know me, I always just want to get into the content and the fun stuff. Thank you for coming to the channel. Its name is Gangleized Treasures. And my daughter and I mostly go on thrifting adventures. We feel like we have thrifting in our DNA, finding a bargain. My mom grew up during the Depression and she knew how to stretch a dollar. She was an antique dealer for a long time. There were always antiques in the house, and I would love to share some of that information with you when we find antiques. I think the last one we found was in New Albany at that little tiny place that I didn't get very much filming in because it was so small. You could only get one person down the aisle at a time, but it was a wonderful little place. Grace Station, I think. So today is Sunday, and we're gonna head to Goodwill. I need to get a wallet for myself. As you saw in one of my other episodes, I went through 2 or 3 purses in one day, kept breaking, and I think it must have been like a vegan leather or something because the outside started to peel off, and one of the hook things that hooks the strap broke, and I was like, oh man, there's 2. I'm on my 3rd one. And so I'm on a beautiful little 3rd purse that Romanda gave me, but the wallet that I had for my other purse is too big. So we are gonna head to Goodwill. Today is the day that they changed the color that is on sale, and so I'm gonna go see whether there's any good deals there. My idea for my challenge is to find, I'm gonna look for 2 different things. One item that would have the most return on investment, and then I want to find one item that has a big turnover rate, has a sell through rate, and I'll explain all those as we go along. And thank you for joining me. Hit that like button, leave a comment, watch along with me. If I miss anything, let me know. If there's something that you would pick up, let me know. If there's something that you're searching for that you really want to find, let me know, because I do have a list of items that I am looking for specific customers. So I'm going to brave the heat and run out and start the air conditioner on the car, and I'll see you in the blink of an eye. Let's start in the lamps, and I'm not seeing a whole lot. I wish that was a clock that had the little numbers that flipped. If you find one of those, you want to snag it because it's worth some money. There's a coffee spice grinder. I think my phone is too close to the shelf. I really like the kitchen appliances. I've found and sold 2 iced tea makers without the pitcher. What is this? Oh, okay. Fringe. Oh, it's a lamp. Not my style. I have no idea how much it would be worth. There were quite a few lights, and I don't even know what this is. It was just a bunch of stuff in a box. And they had the dehumidifier, and the irons were still there from the last time, and the curling irons, and there were lots of clocks. Mostly digital clocks. I think I have 4 in the filing cabinet. And computer keyboards, little calculator. Now if you see a TI Texas calculator, you need to grab it because those sell really fast. And we're in the wood or the brown aisle, and again, I'm not seeing very much. There's a Kleenex box holder. Although I like wood, I don't think I want my Kleenexes in a wooden tissue holder. That wood box was neat. I probably would have turned it over and sat something on the top of it. Okay, this is the cool little shelf, and it has 3 little places to set stuff on. It's $1.99. It's going in the cart, but it's not for resale. This is for, there's the wallet I bought. The shelf is for crystal clear downloads when we do fairs and shows. And there are quite a few people here. It is Sunday, as I said before, and this is when they change the color that's on sale. And this basket is really nice. I wonder, could I turn it upside down and use it for a display? No, it's just not sturdy enough. I don't want things that are going to sit and fall over. But this one is flat on both sides, and maybe it would work. I could spray paint it. Could cover it with cloth. There's a red one. Somebody spray painted that one. Lots of baskets. This is an end cap, I believe. And I'm remembering to look at the bottom shelf. I probably should have looked at those 2 plates there. They're probably a set. And these steins look like they might have had some age, but the paint wasn't quite good enough, if that makes sense. They look like they were probably a hobbyist piece. And now we're getting into the pottery, the porcelain, the ceramic, and the glass. Glass Christmas tree, a little teddy bear. That looks like it needs a lid, or it had a lid and it's lost its lid. And this is a little cactus on a plate, but no maker's mark. There's a teddy bear. This was quite interesting, but when I checked it out, there was no maker's mark on it. It did have lots of pretty color, but the gold is so worn, I would almost consider that like a defect. This also had gold, but just didn't strike my fancy. And look at my great camera work. I don't know why. Oh yes I do, because I had to resize the picture. This was really nice, but it did have, it's a flash painted and part of it is coming off. These are really pretty. They're tin and you hammer holes in it and put a candle in it so that the light comes through. Lots of stuff that was boxed, but I looked at this one, but I didn't take time to look at all the rest of them. There's the lid. I wonder if that's the lid that goes on the pumpkin. Oh, look at that little rabbit. He's so cute. Lots of figurines and lots of Christmas figurines. Little houses, apples, teddy bears. Made in China. Whatnot boxes. More bears. Snowmen. More whatnot boxes. More little houses. A little tin cup, a duck, more bears, little house. This one was a little more ornate than the other ones, so I took a little bit longer to look at it, but there was no maker's mark. And those little dishes I probably should have looked at a little harder. Nice ceramic cup. And a lovely picture of the shelf. I actually had filmed this with the phone up and down, so instead of having the black lines on the outside for y'all to watch, I just enlarged it. So instead of you seeing both of the shelves, which I would prefer in there, I dropped it, and I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to put it back. I'm not going to leave it on the floor. I dropped it, I pick it up. You're seeing things more up close. And this was cute. It was kind of cute like the last one I got, but there wasn't any resale value in it. That's the words I wanted. There's a little Norwal bank. Some blue cups. Heartfelt wishes, sweet things in life. I wonder if this would be something that you would put little affirmations in, or if it was for salt or pepper. If you know, let me know in the comments. This is an egg cup, but there was only one, and it was just plain white. I like the double ones, and I like them when they're fancy. And we're in the clear aisle. Lots of clear votives, lots of clear glasses, lots of clear bowls, and more floor. I'll put a pretty sticker down there. I was leaning down to get to this bowl. International Stoneware. And that one was no maker's mark. There's a bowl with a flower in the bottom, if you like those brown colors. Pressed glass, cut glass. This was pretty, but there was no maker's mark. It's just a gold edged milk glass. And I am actually looking for a picture, and I end up getting this clear one. I want something to keep my tea in the refrigerator. There's a fish bowl, and there's a clear pitcher. I got the glass one instead. I thought about getting this one, but I thought it would be harder to pick up, and it looked like it didn't hold as much. And they had some small pressed glass. This was pretty. It has an applique on it, and it was really strange because the applique is on the inside of the bowl. And I probably should have taken a picture of it and looked it up, just because I don't remember seeing something like that before. And that is a Burnish barbecue grill in that box, is what it says. I didn't stop to look it up to see if that's what was there. Flowers on the end cap, and I'm waiting for people to move out of the way so I can go around the end cap. There's a teddy bear there. And a vase, probably tin. I still have the one that I bought last time. These were cute, but I didn't see any resale value in them. Thought about keeping them for myself, but. And here are the coffee cups. Somehow. Now see, most of the coffee cups at my Goodwill are 69 or 99 cents, which I think is a pretty good deal. If I could find some that, we're going to sell for $10 or $12. But most of these coffee cups don't sell for that much. Although I am still on the hunt. I did like this one. I'm on the hunt for coffee cups that say things about coffee. But my pegboard is full. So I'm not buying any more coffee cups right now. This was cute just because it said ice cream. I thought about getting it for Ramanda just because it was something new and different. Now, there's 3 of these, and each one is a different color. They're all made by the same company. If there was a 4th one, I might have spent a little more time looking them up. Oh, look, more places for stickers. Or else I need to resize. And glass and glass and glass and glass. I have never seen, in all the times I've been to Goodwill, I've not seen the glass shelves this full. Now this is a stand, and it has a ball jar on the top of it, and it has a tag on it that says Redneck Wine Glass. I didn't make it, just thought I'd share it with you that somebody out there made that. And lots of vases, lots of glasses. These boo-boos are underneath the glaze, so they had to have happened before it was fired. So I was like, maybe I should look it up. But I looked it up and it wasn't worth enough. Now, these glasses right here, I did look up. There was only 3. There should be a set of 4 or 6. And Most of them sell for about $7 or $7.50. So they were $1.99 a piece. So by the time I spend $1.99 and then $5, I'm in it for $6.50, and it sells for $7.50. So it wasn't worth the time or the effort to pick them up, because you have to think about all the costs that go into something if you're going to buy it. This was pretty. I was hoping that it was Italy, and it wasn't. So I put it back. And let's just keep going. I have another one that I'm looking on, but sorry, all you guys get to see is the shelf. This one was pretty. I liked the details around the edge. There was 4 of them, but it wasn't worth picking up. Today just was not the day. Usually I find several things. Now this had a fish in the bottom, and I believe it was made in Japan. And this one I went back and looked at again. This plate was so pretty with all the colors. I thought, for sure, 99 cents. This is going to be a really good deal. It's Churchill. Nope, not a good deal. I still don't know what that flower thing is. I guess it's a cookie jar. Doesn't look big enough to me for a cookie jar, and that was a nice piece of pottery. And they have lots of dog statues. Now, there was actually a canister set up there, and there was 3 of them, and there should have been 4. But they were made in China. And if you can find things that are marked made in Japan, you know they're older. Or you find things actually, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is a French, this is antique. This is an antique French bisque with a raised, oh, it has a boo-boo. And, oh no, I'm just heartbroken. Her nose is broken. Oh my gosh. This is like one of those things you never think you're going to find in the wild, and then I found it and I'm crushed because her heart is her nose is broken and my heart is broken, and I have to leave it on the shelf. That hurt. This is, I'm guessing it's for toothbrushes or maybe flowers. If you know, let me know. And there's a baseball glove you could put your keys or rings in. There were some coasters, but one of them was chipped. And a wooden clock. That was cute, quite primitive. A little hobbyist piece of a little girl saying her prayers, and a soap dispenser, and a kitty. Vanessa Faithful Friends. Oh, cherry vanilla perfume for faithful friends with a kitty cat. And this had lovely little flowers, but it had chips all over. This, I'm guessing you would put potpourri in since it has holes in the top, so it would make the room smell nice. And this is a nice whatnot box with pretty blue flowers, but too many chips. And look, I'm going to make sure I look at the bottom shelves. Bread loaf molds, more Santas, flash glass back there, that red thing. Oh, a hammock underneath some palm trees. And a candle. And I did finally go over to the stuffed animals, and I got 3 stuffed animals for the dogs. And then I found this Nike windbreaker. It is a size medium. It is on the Team Nike tag that it has.
I am back at the
The
house
silver
now,
inside to
and
help
it's
keep
been
it
a day or
warm.
two,
And I
but
think
the
I'm
Nike
going
jacket
to pick
has
that
a
up. Team Nike tag on it. Says it's a medium. And one thing I noticed that was really strange, and I've done some research and haven't found anything, is it has the swoosh. It doesn't have the Nike, but the swoosh is in, I guess you would call it a triangle. It's on there, and I've never seen the Nike in a triangle. And I looked for a tag. I looked on the tag to see if there was a date, and I couldn't find a date. So I don't know whether it's vintage or not. I know you couldn't see very well. I paid $7.99 for it, and I've done some research since I thought, you know, Nike, it'll sell great. I paid $7.99 for it. They'll probably be about $5 fees and promotions. That puts me in it at 12. Most of them are selling for about $26, so it should make me about 14 unless I decide to take it back. The other thing that I did pick up is this Detroit Lions. Yes, I'm a Chiefs fan, but I will sell other NFL apparel. It has the emblem on the front, and it was really strange. You'd think this would be more money because it's quilted in a larger size, but it was only $4.99, and I think it's a 2XL, yeah, extra large. So I'm probably in it for $10. They sell for about $37, $38. So I could make $26 if it sells. And the one thing that I was hoping for that we could talk about was some of the things let me back up. Actually bought quite a few things. But they were like, I bought a soap dispenser for here at the house. I bought a soap dispenser for Amanda. I bought those shelves for Crystal Clear downloads. I bought some other things that I could use for display for Crystal Clear downloads to hold rings. I bought her some glasses that I didn't quite finish the story. She has some of my mom's glasses, and she has the larger size, and so Goodwill had the smaller ones. So I got her 6 of, they were $1.99 a piece. But what I wanted to talk about, what I was hoping, was that since it was a Nike jacket, we could talk about the Nike jacket. But now that I've gotten home and I've done the research, I really can't find one exactly like it. So what I wanted to talk about was, and I did exactly what I shouldn't have done. I should have looked at both of those while I was in the store, and I should have figured out their sell-through rate, which the Lions jacket has a 0 sell-through rate. There is 1 men's listed, 1 woman's listed, and none are sold. But if we go to the example of vintage Levi's 501s, there are 13,000 vintage men's Levi's 501s listed. And in the last 90 days, 7,600 have sold. So you want to divide the smaller number by the larger number. And then you have to multiply it by 100. So you get 58%. So when you sell vintage Levi 501s, they're probably going to sell because you have 58% sell-through rate. Now, if we look at Mario Kart, I looked at Mario Kart for Sony PlayStation, and there was 1 listed, but there was 7 sold. So it has 142% sell-through rate. 142% of the time, Mario Kart sells. So it's something that you need to know about. It helps you make the decision of what to buy. Because now that I've bought this Lions jacket, I may have to hold on to it for months or a year before it sells. I bought a Pittsburgh Steelers sweatshirt a year ago, May, when I started the business, and I just sold it this week and shipped it out yesterday. So, part of selling is you want to buy things that are going to sell more rapidly. And let me know about your sell-through rate. Did you know about sell-through rates? Do you look at sell-through rates? What are some of the things that you sell that sell really well and sell really fast for you? That's one thing I would like to improve and it didn't do a very good job with the vest. And Nike, again, I thought, oh, it's Nike. Of course it'll sell. Not necessarily. Don't always take everybody else's advice. It doesn't always sell just because it's Nike or just because it's Churchill pottery or Churchill plateware or whatever. But thank you so much for coming along. And as always, remember that you are blessed to be a blessing. So go out and make today a great day.